Big Blue Sal.
And I'm his son.
Yeah, Big Blue Father and Son show. It's been a minute. How y'all doing? Hoping everybody's well, especially and safe during this pandemic. Football been kind of in its own parallel universe compared to, the seasons of past, even last season. By now we'd be deep into football, the X's and O's, where we going as fans to see the team play, things of that sort. The current climate that we in, the pandemic, all that good stuff, it's kind of limited our participation. And, our interest usually is diverted a lot. You haven't been seeing me, on social media, Giants heavy. And I haven't been seeing a lot of our Giants enthusiasts, just the climate of what's going on. Besides the pandemic, we have a lot of things going on. So we're not going to take our time to address all those, but we want to acknowledge all those. We're just going to get right into it. Son, I miss Odell. I don't care if nobody else said. I miss Odell, and when Mara made the term "once a Giant, always a Giant," he's still a Giant to me. He just over there practicing with Cleveland. I just think with our how we set up now could be a lot more beneficial. Darius Slayton,
Sterling Shepard.
There you go. Evan Ingram, if he can stay healthy. Let me ask you this though. $1 million question. You ready? If the Giants had Odell last year, would Saquon Barkley had got hurt when that Tampa Bay?
That's kind of a tough question because they did have, people watching Saquon. So if we still had Odell, they probably would have had an extra person off of Saquon and off Odell. Because what was it? Was it a third down? If it was a third down, then they would usually watch the key players.
Right.
Most likely Odell, since he's going to be running probably downfield, something like that. And Saquon might be running like a short route.
Right.
And yeah, they might have probably had extra dude off of Saquon and all of that.
Right. And granted, without anybody stretching the field, they do what? Stack the box. Now, I'm not saying that, Saquon wouldn't have got hurt or would have avoided an injury by no means. But that's just something I think about. And then, too, with having Daniel Jones, who, has a gun and is very accurate, that's all Odell was asking for, in the quarterback. Definitely one of the future players. And I think even, with some Giants fans, they, get into their feelings and say, well, they're not a fan of the team, they're a fan of Odell. The team feed off what? Energy. And if Odell bring in, 20, 30 extra thousand, because he catered to the younger fans and just the millennials and everybody in between, he'd have brought more energy. I still don't understand that move. Some people might say it's a moot point, but it's a valid point going forward because we still don't understand Gettleman. I don't think Gettleman understand Gettleman. It's just some things play out for him and some things don't. Currently, in practice, been hearing great stuff about Joe Judge.
Yes.
Great stuff. Very Parcells-esque, as well as Bill Belichick. Again, Bill Belichick is from the tree of Parcells. So, bringing back that tough nose, mistakes-free Giant play that we come to love. But it's been unfortunate that our secondary been getting depleted. Injuries. Legal stuff. Looking forward to see what X doing. I'm not sure how long he's out for. Do you know? Gotcha. And you know, we no home games for us this year, as far as fans. It's going to be interesting to see how the season goes. I know things are constantly changing at this element. I know a few of us was scheduled to go fan-wise out to LA for the Rams game, and finito, that got finished. So not really sure. You know, BBWCDM, we still here in Dallas. Probably won't be doing a whole lot of things because, again, we're limited socially here in Dallas. But at the same time, hey, we got virtual viewing parties, so we will be doing that, so look out for that. I mean, you at home, you want to link up with some cool, I'm saying, Siskel Giant fans, hey, it's always, our motto at BBWCDM is always good with G fans, so let's get it. What else have you seen, heard, or wanted to comment on as far as the G-Man?
Yeah, Joe Judge, I like the way he runs his practices. He says we're trying to commit less mistakes because I have noticed in the past years that us as a team has a lot of mistakes, and some of those mistakes has led to losses that we could have easily won. So I like the way he's, trying to clean up some of the messes the team has made, and how I like how kind of, when he runs his practices, how strict he is with the players. And I don't mean like that strict, I mean like
Hold them
strict.
accountable?
Yes, hold them accountable.
Okay. What else? Anything else?
That's pretty much it. I did see some of the scrimmages with the Giants, and they said the defense was coming together real good.
That's good.
And I did see them in some of them in the stadium. I didn't really see too much in the stadium. I just saw like Slayton catching a throw from Daniel Jones. But I didn't see too much from the stadium. But the scrimmage, he did say that the defense is getting better. Yeah, more accountable.
See, that's real good. Now, real quick before we sign off, who are some of your key players for Giant fans to watch from your point of view this upcoming season, who probably due to have a breakout season and or just a good season?
All right, so I'm gonna start off with offense.
Offense.
We have a chance to be an explosive offense. We just need to come together as a team.
Okay.
So we have Jones. He's out of his rookie year.
Okay.
Second year.
Yeah.
So we hopefully no more rookie mistakes, especially under Joe Judge.
This smile, I like Daniel Jones. Keep going.
Joe Judge is looking to fix that. Now, I believe in Joe Judge. I think he can fix it. We have Saquon back and healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy.
You have Bean too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got Evan Ingram. Now, I believe he can stay healthy this year. Golden Tate, no more suspension. Sterling Shepard, and we got Darius Slayton in his second year.
That's your dude.
Yes.
I mean, y'all linked. Y'all both Darius.
I like how Slayton can outmuscle defenders on 50-50s. That's what I like to see. Now, in his second year, hopefully we get to see more of that. And then Sterling Shepard bringing more stretch to the offense.
Right on.
And then you have Golden Tate, who can make circus catches all day. So we really have a chance to be an explosive offense.
See, that's good. Now, on the other side of the ball, talk to me.
Defense.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at Marcus Golden, we re-signed him.
Yep.
I think that was a really good choice because he did lead us in sacks. What, 10?
Yeah.
I think he'll bring pressure to the ball on defense. We got Dexter Lawrence coming into his second year. Now, he was good in his first year. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Good for a rookie. We got Dalvin Tomlinson. He's excellent. He's really good. He knows how to read. He knows how to bring pressure. I like him. He's really good. Linebackers. We did sign somebody from Green, Blake Martinez.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him too much, but since Green Bay's defense improved last year, so and he's under Joe Judge, said, he's really bringing together the defense. So I can really see him becoming a star. Now our secondary, it's been kind of tough for them, but we still got Jabril Peppers and some of our cornerbacks from last year. And I mean, I won't say we'd have the best secondary in the league or anything.
By no means,
but it'd be better than what we had last year because they were young last year, and they're starting to grow into the league.
Okay. So, what do you feel? Because this is just me. I'm always against the grain on some things. I'm expecting Williams to actually have a better year. I won't say breakout, but I'll use it usually a breakout year. I think, how we signed him and we traded him, it didn't look good. We were all in disarray. I think when you said the defense coming together, I think that might be Gettleman's saving grace. That my man shows up and outperform expectations. I'll say that. So breakout year as far as that. We're going to miss X, see what he can do. He's injured. I don't know how long he's injured. We'll see how that goes. What about Carter?
Lorenzo Carter.
Real quick.
He has potential. I see him with potential. He just didn't really have the right coaching exactly.
Oh, okay.
Now under Pat Shurmur, because Pat Shurmur, he wasn't all that good about like accountability and stuff.
Yeah.
But Joe Judge, I really like him. I think he can change the team.
I think so too. And then too, back onto the offense real quick. Of course, I like Daniel Jones. I haven't been this excited of a Giants quarterback since Sims. I'm not throwing shade at Eli by no means. He did some great things, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm going back to what I was saying earlier. Odell helped extend his career. A lot of Giant fans will be blind to that because they drink the Kool-Aid. However, you just look at the tapes. The last 3-4 years of Eli's end of his career, they'll extended that. So you won't have anything else but that. However, Jones, I like him being mobile. He's more accurate downfield. I won't do a comparison between him and Eli. I'm just going to stick with we got a real good quarterback. Turnover problems, I mean, that can be fixed by, that can be fixed as well as fixing the line to help that situation. And I see we're going in the right direction. But what I was getting at is Carrot Top Redhead, Jason Garrett. I think he got a bad rap in Dallas. Of course, everybody say, well, X, Y, and Z. Let's be realistic. We're in Dallas. We know a lot what's going on outside of ESPN. Jerry don't let we're not saying anything that's not obvious. Jerry doesn't let coaches coach. So I think in the role of a coordinator, he's going to be very beneficial to the team. I mean, it's a lot of cadence that's taken off of him because it's Joe Judge's team, and then at the same time, he can make those adjustments with some of the players. And that's just that, I'm not excited about the season, but at the same time, it's just, again, we got a lot of stuff going on, so attention is put into other places, like everybody at home probably is. What saying that is, hey, I was born a Giants fan, I birthed this Giants fan, and we're going to remain Giants fans. So, how we like to say, go Big Blue.
Another thing on the Eli and Garrett thing, if you look at 2017, when all our receivers got hurt, Eli wasn't really doing it. True. Now, not throwing shade or anything.
That's just facts.
Odell really helped him extend his career. Those 8 years? When we drafted him in 14, right?
Yeah.
And then he retired at 19 and we traded him at 19.
Right.
A good 4 years.
Right.
Another thing on the Jason Garrett thing, back in 2007, he was the offensive coordinator for Dallas, and that year they went 13-3. and maybe it's not necessarily coaching, but it's just running a particular part of the team.
Right. But that is coaching. And then at
Yes.
the same time, he had some elite players. We have some elite players. I like how you brought that up. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'll let you finish and then close with the summary, and we're going to get on out of here.
Yeah, it's mostly part the part you run on the team than running a whole team, because he probably wasn't ready to take over the whole team in Dallas. Let's be honest. He was really well with the offense. I'll give him that.
Okay.
But I think he can make the offense, kind of explosive.
Okay. What's your closing remarks, D? Talk to him.
Pretty much it.
Okay.
I do think he can make Barkley better than what he was his rookie year in 19.
The Overs. Hey, I appreciate you all the time. You know how we do from the young G's perspective. Go Giants.
So Giants.